In the previous episode we got introduced to Sean Koima and her siblings Tran, Leong and Nga and their uncle. After hearing Sean's story of her past, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four are going to help her get her little brother and sister back from the clutches of her merciless uncle and twin brother. We pick up with the story on a pier in Brooklyn. Leong and Nga are being dropped off on a ship by the big brother Tran and their uncle General Koi. The general tells the people who's handing the kids over that they should be treated well and to be observed and tested for paranormal psychic abilities. And if they don't show any, he will find another way to put them to use. The kids ask Tran where their sister is, because he promised they would see her again, and Tran says they will, in good time. That's when Spidey jumps in, using his web shooters to pull Leong and Nga away from the criminals and knocks one of the crooks off the stairs, as he's being joined by the Fantastic Four and Sean. They were able to find them using the replica Cerebro scanner that Mr. Fantastic built. The General's henchmen are easily dealt with and the General himself and Tran are surrounded, as the General tells his nephew in Vietnamese that if there was ever a time to prove his value to him, it would be now. Sean overhears this and tries to warn her newfound friends, but it's too late. Tran uses his powers to forcibly knock out Sean, and he simultaneously attacks and possesses all of the Fantastic Four. Spider-Man tries to wake up Sean, but she's out cold. Tran starting dressing Spider-Man through the mouths of the Fantastic Four members, but in his own voice, telling him he wants his death to be as agonizing as possible for starting this debacle to begin with. Tran wants the Fantastic Four, Spidey's friends, to be his executioners and attacks him using all of their powers. Spider-Man's very capable, but fighting all four of them together is near impossible. The Fantastic Four have beaten some of the most powerful beings in the universe. Spider-Man is doing his best in evading their attacks and landing some of his own, and is pretty successful in doing so. The Thing gets blasted off the docks by an attack of the Torch in the process. Tran is putting his full focus on the fight, knowing that it's only a matter of time before he beats Spider-Man, as his uncle tells him he will be returning to his residence. Tran tells him he should do that, and that they will be talking about the future and his role in it once Tran returns home as well. Spidey is still holding his own in the fight, but he does realize that he will not be able to do this for too long. He sees the kids, Leong and Nga, being afraid, and he thinks to himself he can't blame them, because at this point, even he is afraid. Tran uses the power of the Human Torch. Spidey yells out telling him the kids are still on board, but Tran tells him he should worry about himself instead, as he uses the Invisible Woman's power to create a force field to protect the others from the Torch's blast. Spidey notices this and asks Tran why he has this change of heart, because his uncle showed a lot less compassion towards them. Tran tells him that those were his uncle's plans, not his. Tran had his own plans, namely seizing control of his uncle's criminal empire, long before any danger would have been threatening Leong and Nga. As Sean is slowly waking up, Tran hits Spider-Man with an attack from the Human Torch, making Spider-Man fall in the waters of the East River. He jumps back out from the water, launches himself at the torch and punches him hard. Sean tries to convince Tran to stop with his madness before it's too late, but he says he'll only stop once he's won, when all his enemies are dead. The freighter, the torch ended up, explodes and Spider-Man hopes he'll be alright and wonders where the cavalry is. Someone must have noticed the fight, or the explosion. He wonders what's taking the police, or the Avengers so long to arrive. He's trying to catch his breath, as he's being hit by the Thing, who climbed his way back up on the pier. The Thing picks up a huge pile of wood to smash Spidey's head in with, but before he can, Sean frustratingly attacks Tran with her full unleashed force. She screams out, "No more death and no more pain." If her brother won't stop by himself, she will make him stop instead. As Tran's hold on the Thing is weakening, Spidey tells him to resist him. Sean and Tran are engaged in a fight on the psychic level, and even though Sean is less experienced than Tran, she gains the upper hand, very motivated to beat her brother, to put a stop to his tyranny. Tran tells her to please stop, but Sean does not stop until the battle is done. Suddenly, Tran's clothes drop on the floor, with his body no longer in it. His energy, his life force, swirls around Sean. She reaches out to him with her mind and gently, lovingly gathers it in, and absorbs it inside of herself. The essence of her brother, his soul, the good and the bad, becomes a part of her, forever, for better or for worse. Tran's body was stronger than hers, but Shan did not only fight for herself like Tran had. Her strength flowed from her soul, and Tran could not stand against that. The rest of the Fantastic Four, along with Leong and Ga, joined Spider-Man, the Thing and Shan. Shan is once again reunited with her little brother and sister, and is more than thankful for her friends' help in this battle, and tells them all that if they ever need her help, all they have to do is ask for karma. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're unfamiliar with Karma and would like to know what happened to her after the story, you can click on the link which will appear on the screen now. At the time of making this video, she has disappeared without any trace in the videos covering the New Mutants. But in the future, Karma will return. You can help growing this channel by hitting the like button and by subscribing, if you haven't already subscribed. This tells YouTube that the videos I'm making should be recommended to others and would be very much appreciated. See you next episode.